Yeah, so in just about a couple minutes, as you can see, our devs are behind us. They're getting ready for the show. Let's check in and see how some of them are doing, maybe. Jason? Hey. Hi, Jason. Sorry to surprise you. Come over.
Oh,
so this is Jason Schroeder from South Park. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm very excited for Ubisoft's games.
Yeah. So you guys had an amazing conference last year. What can we expect this year?
For South Park this year, it's all about the booth. We're doing hands-on tin pods at the booth, and we're taking people through the first night of them as a superhero.
Very cool. So I heard that this demo has an interesting location. Can you let us know about that?
Sure. So it's the local strip club at South Park. It's the Peppermint Hippo. You are, of course, superheroes. You're going to be sneaking in, and, you know, we wanted to make sure it was an authentic strip club experience.
Did you see that
the whole
grin?
editorial team has been flying around the world, going to every strip club. They keep sending me reference. You guys can stop.
Making it rain for immersive games.
I got it. We have enough reference now. Please stop sending those pictures. Thank you.
Awesome. All right. Dan. So,
I'll admit,
Dan,
that
you
actually
had
made
an
me
announced
grin.
last week for Far Cry 5. That went great. Yeah. One of the things I've noticed is that every time you go out on stage, you look super calm. Does it get easier year after year?
No. Not even a little. I'm dying on the inside, dude.
All right. I think we're all definitely feeling the nerves, even all of us here backstage. So a lot of people work on Far Cry. Is there anything that you'd like to say to all the teams here in the theater, maybe?
For sure.
And everyone at home in Ubisoft Montreal and around the world?
Just, it's, you know, games are a labor of love, and the teams are big, and they put in a ton of effort, and I just want to say thank you to everybody on Far Cry. It's totally worth it, and the game looks amazing.
Fantastic. All right. Let me just take that opportunity. We've said hi to our communities. I want to say hi to everyone at Ubisoft World. I know you're watching. You're up late around the world watching this, so hi to everyone at Ubisoft World. Now, the devs seem to be ready. Leon?
Are you guys ready in the theater?
Yeah, you know what?
No.
Come on.
Come on.
Give me something.
You don't even know what we got for you.
Give me something. Have a good conference. Have a really good conference, guys. I don't even like Ubisoft that
one
much.
last time, if you want to get at us in the community,
Do it.
Use the hashtag UBE3. And I think there is only one person appropriate to start this show, CEO and co-founder of Ubisoft, Yves Guillemot. Everyone, please, Yves Guillemot.
Hello.
Yves, I believe the honor is yours. Would you do the honors, please?
Yes, sure. Let the games begin.
Exclusive. Sorry. Well, we saw this one coming.
Hello, everyone, and thank you. We've always wondered what could happen if our crazy rabbits were unleashed upon the world of Mario. Today, the dream is reality. And to talk about this unexpected encounter, it is my great honor to welcome a very special guest, someone I truly admire. Please.
Yeah, I thought so. See, we know Miyamoto was actually there, but wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miyamoto-san.
Okay, that is a genuinely enthusiastic crowd. I'll give that. Which means we finally have bingo, by the way. Bingo! Took a positive to make a bingo as designed.
Thank you for coming. We are so happy to have you today. So what have you brought with you?
Well,
What did you bring?
this is a life-size replica of one of the weapons from this game.
Wow. Cool. I'm sure you love it.
I brought one for you.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Wow. Woo. So. So it's.
What the hell?
Bill-san, he can help
Yeah,
our conversation.
okay.
これほら、ね、ゴーストリーコンのとちょっと違うでしょ
These are a little bit different from the weapons you see in Ghost Recon.
可愛いでしょ
Yeah, very different weapons for very different worlds. This one is, I think, very effective in the world of Mario and Rabbids. So, should do well.
I mean, I don't even like Rabbids, but I admit my interest in this has raised.
I'm so proud of Ubisoft's long-standing collaboration with Nintendo. You know, from the DS to the Wii, and more recently for the impressive launch of the Switch. You know, we have always been inspired by Nintendo and by all the great work you have been able to do.
そうですね、本当にいつも UBI さんにはね、協力いただいてありがとうございます。
Yes, thank you very much for all the work that we've been able to do together over the years with Ubisoft.
もうほら、出会ってから25年ぐらい経つんですよね。
I mean, Yves, it's already been about 25 years since you and I first met.
で、E3 とかに来るたんびに UBI さんのブースを僕は訪問して、でビデオで撮ってもらって、社内のビデオに登場したりしてましたね。
And every year at E3, you're kind enough to invite me to your booth, and we get to take lots of pictures and videos, and I've even recorded messages for Ubisoft employees in the past.
でそのたんびにね、なんか UBI の開発の皆さんのすごい任天堂ゲーム愛みたいなものを感じてきました。
And so over the years, I've always felt the deep, heartfelt passion that Ubisoft developers have for Nintendo and its characters.
でそれは一方でね、僕は同じ開発者としてライバルですから、こう戦う姿勢で頑張ってきたんですけど。
But on the other hand, because we're both software developers, we've also looked at each other as kind of rivals and tried to see who could make the best software.
けどまあイブさんからラビッツの人形をもらったりいろいろして僕の席の前にもラビッツがいっぱいあるんですけどもそういうラビッツのヒューモアはすごく理解してました。
But of course, I've known the Rabbids characters for many years, and I have many Rabbids figures decorating my desk.
Wow.
And so I've always been a fan of the characters and their humor.
だから今回の話があった時にラビッツがどんなユーモアをこうゲームの中で見せてくれるかすごい楽しみにしてたんですね。
So since this project first started, I've been very excited to see what kind of humor the Rabbids could bring to the Mario world.
でただダビデさんに会った時にね、ダビデさんに一つだけお願いしたんです。
And so when I met Davide-san, who is the creative director of this game, yes.
You can't see me, but I'm grinning over here.
When I met Davide-san, I had just one condition for this project.
絶対こうジャンプするゲームとかそういうプラットフォームゲームじゃなくてマリオで今まで作ったことのないジャンルのゲームを作ってほしいとお願いしました。
I said, whatever you do, don't try to make a jump game or a Mario platformer. Try to make a Mario game that has never been made before.
よかったですね。
Yeah, he was cheering
And
up
it's
too.
great.
And I can tell you, it was an exciting, very exciting
damn it, I may have to
challenge
buy
for
this
all
game.
our teams. And I think we have done something you will love. So, thank you very much for giving us the chance to perform on this game.
はい、本当にこうヨーロッパで作るとこんなものができるのかとかね。それからUBI さんやっぱりアクションゲームをちゃんと作ってる会社なんで、こう単性のストラテジーゲームというもののちゃんとこうテンポのいいゲームが出来上がりました。
And so, of course, because the game is being made in Europe, it has a very unique flavor to it. And of course, Ubisoft is very good at making action games, but this game in particular has a great layer of strategy and tactics to it, but with a very good pace.
Yeah, no, it's going to be fresh, actually. So now let's welcome Xavier, the producer of the game, and he will show us the game. So thanks
Yeah,
again.
damn right you're gonna show us the game.
Thanks again, Mia.
Just-
Finally, we can talk about this project. So we've been working on this game for more than 3 years now, and to be at E3 today on this stage is just super exciting. So, what is this game exactly? So Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle is a tactical adventure exclusive for the Nintendo Switch, and let's check right away some gameplay. So the Rabbids have been teleported into the Mushroom Kingdom, and it made the world completely unstable and chaotic. So Mario, as a true hero, wants to save the day. But this time, with some new friends.
Well, it's on the Switch, so yeah, the graphics are pretty good.
And at first, they don't really know each other, but in the end, they will form this dream team that will potentially save the Mushroom Kingdom. And as the game is a turn-based tactical adventure game, combat is a really big part of the
I'm sorry,
concept.
what? Turn-based tactical Mario?
After wave of Rabbids that somehow turned bad, and what we see here is just the very beginning of the game, so it will be perfect to talk about the combat basics. So the two flags you see on the screen here is to tell you that this is a battlefield zone. So you'll switch from exploration mode to battle mode. The blue zone is your zone of movement, so you move anywhere you want in that zone. But you can also use battlefield ingredients, such as covers for protection. So Rabbid Luigi here using half cover or full cover. And we also have what we call team jump. So by jumping on your teammates, you can expand your zone of movement. So here, Rabbid Peach, using Mario, she's able to flank the enemy.
I'm gonna buy this.
So
I
you
love
can also attack
turn-based
the enemy
tactical
behind that
XCOM
cover
stuff.
and expose them by destroying
And it's a
that
Mario
cover.
turn-based tactical XCOM
Which
thing.
is really interesting in terms of strategy because for the next turns, you'll be open for attacks. And last but not least, techniques. So from defensive ones like Rabbid Peach shield boost, or offensive ones like Mario's Hero Sight. He's able to attack the enemy even if it's not his turn as soon as the enemy moves.
Did you see? That's literally the Overwatch or what protocol from XCOM. You know, the enemy moves and you see him, so you attack him.
So this is a very core aspect of the game itself. So you mix and match attack options, movement abilities, techniques, but we also have other ingredients such as pipes, rabbit pipes. So those give you a good move to flank the enemy. So here, for example, Rabbid Luigi goes into the pipe, out of the pipe, dash the enemy, goes for Mario, team jump, land behind the enemy in one single movement sequence, and then finish off the enemy.
This is literally Mario XCOM. I don't even like Rabbids. I had like
What do we
zero
see,
interest for this walking into
Here
this.
is actually explosive cover. So those have many type of super effects.
I'm
And this one was a push
probably
effect.
gonna
So you
premiere
can
on this,
push
guys,
Heroes or enemies
if you're okay
out
with
of the
that.
boundaries. So again, this is just a glimpse into the basics of the game. And as you progress into the game, you have more tactic tools. You'll be able to do more combo setups. You'll be able to use different type of heroes, different type of weapons. in order to battle your way through the kingdom.
I mean, even the little cutscenes for the shots, like XCOM. This is not a complaint, by the way. Wow. Yeah, I think I'm gonna add that to the list, guys. Holy crap. That actually counts for something else.
Thank you.
Announcement that's unexpected and great.
And that's just a glimpse into the game itself. But first and foremost, this is a project done with passion, with our hearts. So it would not exist otherwise. So we just can't wait for you guys to try the game at E3 this week. For those who are not at E3, you'll see online coverage, videos, and surprises. So have a great conference. Have a great E3. Thank you.
Oh yeah, sorry, toxic, guys. Didn't mean to be so toxic. Yeah, see, I don't care for the Rabbids, but I'm still gonna buy this. Oh yeah, Goldmike. Absolutely. I mean, you couldn't do that freaking jump tactical movement thing in XCOM, could you? That's ridiculous. But that does actually add tactical options to the combat. And they could do that with Mario. I also believe them when they say... And of course, Peach is a badass. She pretends she isn't, but she is. They mentioned several times that this is a work of passion and care, and you know what? I freaking believe them. Donkey Kong Rabbi? Really? Okay. I'm in shock, guys. I can't believe they've made that work. This might be the third major time in my life I've been completely wrong about a game. Super Mario RPG, Metroid Prime, and Mario and Rabbids.
Hi, I'm Ashraf Ismail, game director for Assassin's Creed Origins. I've waited a long time to say that. Almost 10 years ago, I, as many of you, fell in love with a game. That game took us to the Third Crusade. And we fell in love again when it took us to the Italian Renaissance. Over the years, this amazing series has taken us to the American Revolution, the French Revolution, Victorian London, and of course, to the Republic of Pirates. For the 10-year anniversary of Assassin's Creed, for our fans, for ourselves, and for all newcomers, we wanted to go back, very far back, to show how it all began. Since Black Flag, over the last 3.5 years, we have poured our energy, our talent, our passion into bringing the land of pyramids, pharaohs, and mummies to life, to bring ancient Egypt to life. Now, Egypt challenged us. It fundamentally challenged us to reinvent what it means to be Assassin's Creed. And over the next few days, you will see, play, and feel this reinvented experience. I am deeply honored and proud to be here representing the amazing work of a phenomenal team, and thrilled to finally be able to show you this beast we have been building. Without further ado, here is a taste of Egypt.
Come on, be good. As I said earlier, I've liked recent ACs. So, come on. Hit me.
Across your screen, got you in the air. 15 minutes of freedom.
Yes, Arsky, that is correct. This is just a trailer so far, and yeah, okay, whatever. It's very pretty. Moving on. It's pretty, guys. The drone thing is one of the things that's pretty different about this from what I've seen. We saw that at the Microsoft conference. Also, this is a weird change that's going to take more talking about, so I'll talk about it in Lore Week, but no more hidden blade on certain types of enemies, period. Yeah, I figured that just beat that.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As an extra treat, let's check in with home base, where we're going to get a glimpse of what you'll see right after the UB conference.
Hey there, folks. Chris Waters here at the home base with Hanny Duong and Carl Lewitt, producer on Assassin's Creed Origins at Ubisoft Singapore. Carl's here to give us a look at the gameplay of the game. We're going to be entering the open world. We've got a ton more to show you, but Carl, kick it off. Give us a little taste here.
Yes, so here we are in the open world of Egypt. This is the demo that we will be showing on the show floor here at E3. Bayek is riding into the Fayoum, one of the regions in Egypt. This most southernmost region. It's a beautiful area. We've come in from the desert.
Zoom in, you moron!
Towards this Lake Morris. And let's have a little exploration around here using our Eagle scenery.
It's sunny on the lake and it's sunny on the monitor here, but folks, this looks really good. It's running on an Xbox One X. It will be giving you the gameplay feed after the show. We've got 30 minutes of that coming up, but let's see if we can see from a bird's eye view what Seinu is up to.
Yeah, so Seinu is looking into this military camp and tagging a few enemies here. After the show, we will infiltrate this camp and take it out either through stealth or combat or perhaps ranged weaponry.
All right, if you guys want to see more of this, be sure to tune in right after the conference. Chris and I and Carl here will be right here. Ash will be joining us as well. You won't want to miss it.
That 30 minutes live gameplay feed is coming up after the show, but for now, it's back to the stage and on with the excitement.
That's it for now. Thank you, thank you. So, don't forget that you can watch this demo in its entirety after the conference, live stream from our home base. And for those of you here at E3, please come to the Ubisoft booth where you can live this new experience of Assassin's Creed. Thank you very much.
So that wasn't amazing, but I can't actually call that bad. I've seen a lot worse. And I have to admit I'm still kind of excited about the new AC. Call me weird. By the way, am I the only one who says Ubisoft instead of Ubisoft? I'm really curious about that.
Hey, here's your chance.
Oh. Is this Crew 2? Oh, I'm actually excited about that. I'm really liked Crew 1. Go ahead and make fun. I don't give a damn. I liked Crew 1. It was good stuff. but I don't know what the hell is with this crap. All of a sudden, it's Doctor Strange. Yeah, no, this is totally Crew 2. Crew is an open-world driving game. It has a plot. It's got a lot of races, long-term races, literally like coast-to-coast races, which it's surprisingly fun if you happen to be into racing in cars like I am. And yeah, I'm excited. Holy crap. Well, that's actually not true, Gigi's, because I know that a friend of mine who I played it with really liked it, so, you know, there's that.
Oh, there's a skid. Oh, and there's a wreck. The cars are piling up. Our champion swerves around it brilliantly. Now that's the skill that wins no matter what the engine, no matter what the track.
For those of you who saw it, I actually streamed a very brief amount of the Crew, which was really funny, because the map was hilarious. I recommend you at least give it a shot, Corwin. I really liked it. And I'll admit, the Crew did feel in many ways like a Need for Speed open world with a story mode, so maybe that's part of why I liked it so much. So it looks like they're adding boats and planes, so hell yes is all I gotta say to that. I mean, they didn't show anything, except for the fact that they showcased the planes and the boats. Now, if you show me some gameplay, that'll be amazing.
Thank you, thank you. 2 years back, the Crew took the driving genre out there to the big, wide, open world.
It's actually not multiplayer only.
Thanks to
I
our
played all of
players,
the Crew
we have taken this
without
iconic
interacting with
vision
other players.
to the next level. They showed us what they liked and what they wanted to see in the futures. Now, it's time to take it way beyond driving. I am Stéphane Bellet, Creative Director. This is The Crew 2. Yeah.
Fair enough, Lothar. I
Thank you.
can't argue that. I can't
Thank you.
argue that. It'd be nice if they patched it to get rid of the server
Here
requirement.
in the US, motorsports are louder, bigger, edgier than anywhere else in the world. Drivers and fans meet across the country and celebrate a common passion for all things motorized. Now's your chance to join in. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to The Crew 2, home of Modern Nation.
Hey, Jeanland. So far, I'm astonished by how good the Ubisoft conference has been. It's not exactly the most phenomenal thing I've ever seen, but compared to everything else? Okay, this is just another trailer. Show me something real. Come on. Come on, I'm already excited about it. Come on. I don't care about the Porsche. No one cares about the Porsche.
Prove their skills.
Sorry, I know some
Skidding
people do.
on rooftops,
It's my
burning
elitism sneaking in.
asphalt,
I apologize.
and tuning their ride.
Yeah, exactly, Max 10. Come on, give me something. I'm already on your side. Give me something. That would be sweet, Black Darkness.
Forge your own path off-road through a striking beauty of nature.
Yeah, we had that in Crew 1 as well. It was awesome, but that's not new. We could drive wherever the hell we wanted to in Crew 1. I know, FF12, and it makes me kind of bleh. I'm sorry, there are only like 3 things in my whole life that I'm elitist about, and one of them happens to be supercars. Porsche is how you're supposed to say it.
Unpredictable waves on the open ocean, rapid waters, or narrow rivers.
I mean, I guess this is as close to gameplay as we're going to get. This is scripted gameplay, so it still gets the mark against it. But this does look like how it's going to look to play. There is a no HUD mode in the first game. Personally, Judge, Lotus Elise 111R. I know it's not the best in the world, but oh my god, that thing is such a breeze to handle.
Fearless pilot rules the sky.
True enough, FF12.
Spin between buildings, through the clouds.
It doesn't come into my show that much, Judge.
Stunning perspectives.
See, it's funny you say that, Sonoshi. I actually can't stand how a Porsche handles, personally. Now, that's, of course, just my opinion. I have, in fact, driven a 111R in real life, yes. Only once on a test track. Unfortunately, I have not gotten to drive a lot of cars in real life. Because I don't have $1 billion to spend on such a hobby. I have driven a Nissan GTR as well. That was fun. Early 2018. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, Gladden.
All across the country, high-octane contests await you. Take the lead on modernation. You've had a glimpse of the Crew 2. Register now for beta access or play the demo at the booth.
Thank God, it's coming out on the PC.
Experience
I was a little worried
for
it'd be
yourself.
console exclusive.
Enjoy the ride. Thank you.
Yeah, not here, Judge. Here, I got a Honda. Not a Hyundai, a Honda. I can't stand Uplay. Although that's not as true as it used to be. Uplay is now just kind of a little irritant. It used to actively get in the way of me playing my games. Now it's just I have to log into Steam to log into Uplay to play my game. Hey, a game that I will probably buy.
We all wanted to be superheroes for the same reason. You're a traitor, Tweak, and now you're with a group of super traitors.
That is true, Sonoshi. You are
We
right.
are the ones who walked out of the fucking franchise, Mysterion. Why would the Freedom Pals help us? We send a spy, someone in our group who pretends to want to switch sides and join Freedom Pals. Somebody who they don't know very well. All that's fair in love and war, Freedom Pussies. You fucking animal.
You've got problems, new kid. Whatever you did last night got a lot of people's attention. Bad people. If you need information, just know you can rely on Call Girl.
Who the fuck is that? So I
She
guess
seriously
now any
used-
fucking
oh
asshole
my
thinks
God.
they can be a superhero. We're gonna rip you apart. Dude, Mysterion is pissed at you, new kid.
It's about 50-50, Judge. 50% of the time, South Park is very clever, smart humor that makes me laugh a lot. The other 50% of the time, it's just squick and stupid and gross.
Eric, you must listen to me. Get out of my head, Timmy. Your franchise is going nowhere. Face the truth, Eric. You guys are kind of douchebags. He just called us douchebags in my mind.
He did?
South Park, the fractured but home.
Available October 17th.
October 17th. There you go. That's what I was waiting for. That's actually sooner than I thought it'd be. Yeah, basically the Judge. Watchdog 3. By the way, from all accounts, Watch Dogs 2 was actually good. I didn't play it personally, but people whose opinion I trust played it and they liked it, so...
There was this sort of synergy of, well, we're looking to do something interesting in VR, and we've got this division, and you're looking
never mind,
to
it's
sort of
VR.
bring,
Nobody cares.
you know,
Bye!
What sense you have of storytelling within, and put that into the context of VR.
You can, for the first time as a player, feel like you are in a movie.
That's a really good word for it. We want you to take off the gear and still feel unsettled.
Whilst working with Ubisoft, we stumbled across some fascinating research that had begun in the late 90s. Essentially, neuroscientists had figured out a way to upload brain data, trauma, emotions, memories, to the digital space. Now, we've gone and taken the next logical step, and with Ubisoft, we've recreated in virtual reality one such test subject. So we'd like you to come and join us and experience the Walter test case for yourself. Again.
I'll have to take your word on that one, Judge, because VR is... I'm just not interested in it. I just don't care.
What you're experiencing is a recorded consciousness. It's not unlike watching a movie, so no matter how real it may seem, it can't hurt you. You are completely safe. You are completely safe.
Admittedly, I haven't tried VR myself in a little over a year now, but the last time I tried it, yeah, it gave me, it triggered, I guess is the word to use, a cluster headache.
And now, I'm happy to share a new surprise with you. Building on the legacy of one of our most popular worlds, the super talented teams of Ubisoft Singapore came up with something really, really unique. So I want you to see that and enjoy. Thank you.
I kind of like this guy, by the way. Call me weird, but I kind of like that guy. He's certainly better than supervillain guy over at EA.
Men from all over the world sail the treacherous trade routes of the Indian Ocean. The riches in their holds fuel their dreams of power and fortune, while whetting the appetites of those they fear most. Pirates.
But what is it? I mean, we've got Sea of Thieves, and we already had AC4. But what is this? I haven't even heard of this. Is this a Pirates movie game? No. I mean, you got my attention, but what are you? And of course, I have no idea what the gameplay is like. I've never even heard of this. Looks cool. Please show me some gameplay, please. I'll stick around for the post-show if you show me some gameplay. But yeah, this looks like a new friggin' IP.
120 days. That's how long the average pirate survived a lawless life on the seas during the golden age of piracy. I'm Justin Farron, the creative director for Skull and Bones. And this is your chance to not just survive, but to climb the food chain and surpass the legend of every pirate who ever sailed the high seas. Since bringing innovative naval combat to Assassin's Creed, we at Ubisoft Singapore have set out to bring you the ultimate pirate experience. A tactical action game where we take that naval combat to the next level, mastering the ocean and its winds at the helm of ships armed to the teeth. Skull and Bones takes place in a shared systemic world where you can sail solo or form a gang of pirates with your
That's
friends.
the same thing Crew does,
And
by the
together,
way.
terrorize the trade routes of the Indian Ocean. Season after season, you'll collaborate and compete with other bloodthirsty players, even execute ruthless betrayals in order to become the ultimate pirate kingpin. Now I'm proud to share with you the Loot Hunt, one of Skull and Bones' 5 versus 5 team-based PvP modes.
Okay.
Right on, right?
So
We just received intel that merchant convoys rich with treasure are sailing just off the coast of Madagascar. But beware, there are other pirates also looking to plunder the PvP disputed waters of the Indian Ocean.
Okay, never mind. That actually sounds more like Division. Like certain areas are PvP and certain areas aren't, kind of a thing.
The Priscilla Shallows of Madagascar. Located on the cusp of a bustling trade route, it is the perfect place for an ambush. Here is our gang of pirates, the Raiders, going head-to-head with a gang of rival players, the Cutthroats. Victory goes to the team with the most loot at the end of the hunt.
I don't know, Raven. Okay, so here's gameplay.
Knowing how to sail with
And then it immediately
is a
ends.
pirate's most precious skill.
There we go. So yeah, that looks straight out of AC4 right there.
To position yourself
That's not a complaint.
for tactical advantage in battle. To reap the most rewards, it is best to split up, some going inland, others keeping to the open sea. Each warship has unique strengths. The frigate's hull is reinforced, its arsenal equipped with numerous culverin cannons. The brigantine is devastating up close, with a battering ram designed to break any resistance. The sloop of war kills from afar, with its crippling long-ranged mortars and precise long 9 cannons.
Okay, I like that new method of aiming the mortars.
All sails, ride the wind. All hands on deck. Position fixed. Open fire. Nothing will save you now.
You notice they showed a little reticule there that showed reload time on the port guns. It was really small, but you could see it there.
Don't let bloodlust cloud your purpose. You're here for the loot, and so are your rivals.
Store the goods, then back to your station.
The team that escapes with the most loot claims victory. Searching for more targets on the horizon, our sloop of war spots a rival pirate ship further inland.
Yeah, cannons have infinite ammo. Well, that's not true. Your base cannons... Okay, in AC4, your base cannons have infinite ammo.
Our frigate swoops in.
You have
to
other
save the
special
day,
shots that
bearing
require
the brunt of
reload.
the damage.
Another day, another victim!
Speed, Mr. Mercy! Vamos con todo!
Our gang of pirates is now taking aim at the frigate, and it will take team coordination to take her down.
Fuego!
They are killing! We can take their ship!
With the enemy ship's broadside now vulnerable, our frigate
There's
rushes
your
in to
boarding.
board her.
But is there any gameplay for boarding? Looks like it's just a board thing. No actual gameplay.
Fancy snorting some fish, Biz?
You know, I don't know if you can tell, by the way, but on the mini-map, or in the little radar on the lower right, it's showing the direction of the wind. Which, if it's something like AC4, has quite a bit to do with how fast you can go and how you maneuver.
Pirate hunters have been sent in, signaling the end of the hunt. They target the pirates with the most stolen loot.
Time to make our escape, Captain, or we are good for the news!
They're firing more guns!
Full tilt, Silbo, full tilt!
The pirate hunter defenses are so strong that the only option is escape. The brigantine is sacrificing herself to buy time for the frigate, who carries the most loot. The frigate now needs to make its escape through the reefs.
Captain, let's make for the reefs!
Successful pirates know when to run, with their hulls full and the wind at their backs.
Depending on single player, that might be a must-buy for me.
Thank you all very much. I'd like to invite you to play the Loot Hunt at the Ubisoft booth at E3. And please register for our live phases online. Oh, and one thing I forgot to mention. The world of Skull and Bones is one that evolves. When you act, it reacts.
That if I did not kiss the girls, my lips would grow a moldy. Way ho away, we'll haul away.
Okay, that looked a little bit like a campaign mode thing. Just Dance, right? Oh yeah. Oh god, those guys have got to be so hot in those outfits. Oh, I feel so bad for those guys. Oh no, this isn't nonsense at all. Trust me, this is not nonsense.
너에게 날 맞추지 마. 나에게 더 바라지 마. 거품처럼 커진 맘을 bubble 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 pop bubble bubble pop pop.
So, I'd just like to thank everyone who's going to copy wrong me for this section. Thank you, everyone, for copying wronging me. I hope you die.
But I still wanna dance with somebody. I just wanna dance with somebody. I just wanna dance with somebody. I just wanna dance with somebody. It could be anybody. Tell me, are you that somebody?
No, I'm sorry, this isn't nonsense. This is just dancing. That's all it is, guys. I mean, I'm not into this, but I'm not going to be toxic about it.
Hey everyone, I'm BB Rexa, and Just Dance 2018 is out this October on all consoles. Bye!
Yeah, sorry guys, Just Dance is actually really popular.
You use it as a telephone. You use it as a camera. It's your music player, your
Why is that the South Park guy?
calculator, and GPS navigation device. But now, finally, the most high-tech company in the world has unlocked the mobile phone's true potential so that it can do what it was truly meant to do.
We are playing Cowboys and Indians. Hey, new kid, we need you to come play with us. Put on some cowboy shit and meet us outside. And bring your phone. Whoa, we're playing Cowboys and Indians, dickhole. Inuits are technically Native Americans. This new kid puts me to shame.
Oh hey, even though we've already bingoed, this qualifies as new mobile game for existing IP.
Rip these guys a new asshole, new kid.
Phone destroyer!
Looks a lot, in terms of pure gameplay, like a lot of the other games like that. Like Galactic Heroes. So... Oh yeah, I've been wondering what this space game is they keep showcasing. Like, they keep hinting at this space game. And it's probably Dead Space, isn't it? Is Dead Space Ubisoft? God, I don't even remember. We'll find out. I'm just gonna keep talking.
Atlas, Jewel of the Pleiades.
Okay, Dead Space is EA.
Nova took us to the stars.
So I have no idea what this is, then.
Each new world more incredible than the last. We had no idea what was waiting for us. The Legion.
Oh my god, it's World of Warcraft!
It consumes everything in its path.
I'm sorry.
They've never used Starlink before. Go show them what it can
I
do.
like the art style. On the Switch? What?
Okay, let's do this. Come on.
Oh my god, is this
I got it.
Is this a modern fighter game on the Switch?
Breaking atmosphere.
You can't see my grid, but it's there.
Let's even the odds.
I'm not getting the damn toy though.
Judge, we need to buy time for me to jumpstart the engine.
They are resisting ice barrage. Linking fire loadout.
As I say, it looks like you actually need the toys to do this.
We're up against impossible odds, but together we will adapt and overcome.
I haven't heard of that. Starlink. If you need the toys, like, I can't think of the name of it. Skylanders. Then no. But if you don't...
Hi, I'm Matt Rose, producer at Ubisoft Toronto. Like many of you, I grew up in the 80s, obsessed with sci-fi, animation, comics, and of course, all the really cool toys. At Ubisoft Toronto, we built a team with a dream of bringing those amazing childhood memories back to life for a new generation. Starlink, Battle for Atlas, allows you to take control of a team of star pilots in a massive, open, living star system, fighting to save Atlas from the Forgotten Legion. Build your custom starship, and then adapt to new challenges on the fly. Link extra armor and heavy weapons to take on a huge Legion Prime. Search for ancient secrets lost on the worlds of Atlas, or outrun outlaws through an asteroid field. Freedom is at the core of Starlink Battle for Atlas. Collect your way with both physical Starship collectibles and digital versions available, and even take your game on the go using the power of Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, there you go. Switch, PS4, and Xbone.
Visit starlinkgame.com for more information, and stay tuned for many more surprises over the coming months. Thank you.
Damn, no more info. That's a maybe. If that doesn't require the toys, I might pick that one up. That's on the radar, I think.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Coutaz.
Anyone remember when I was actually kind of
I'm the
enthusiastic
studio
about this
director
game?
at Ubisoft Annecy. It's a pleasure for me to be back on stage after our announcement at E3 last year. And we have had, since then, a full year of support and continuous development of Steep. Since the very beginning of this project, we have been working with athletes, and we have always been impressed by their passion and dedication. We learned how one champion spent 300 days a year on a trampoline to practice for that perfect landing. We learned how others make more than 6 million turns to practice for the 15 they have to race in competition. These athletes, they travel to the world to train with the best, to compete with the strongest, and to challenge themselves with the most experienced and skilled coaches. It's truly a level of passion and dedication that goes well beyond our everyday lives. And when you talk to the very best of these men and women, you realize that there is something they always have in back of their minds at all times. It's a dream that takes years of preparation for just one go at that unforgettable moment. This December, with our first Steep expansion, this is a journey you will take. Enjoy.
I'm curious what you add in an expansion to a open world skiing snowboarding game. I guess it wasn't that open world. It was kind of open world.
But you always knew that you'd be the one to work while they all play. You'd lay awake scheme of all the things that you would change.
Yeah, I'm leaving the mic open because my vague effort to try and defeat Copy Wrong. Yeah, there you go. They had the Olympics. Next year's Olympics. Huh. I guess that actually makes sense. Far Cry? I can't quite see. I mean, they've already announced Far Cry 5, so... Which does not have a controversy. I don't care what you say. Oh yeah, this is Far Cry. This might be the first Far Cry that I've been interested in a long time, by the way. This is set in Utah, I think. Okay, you gotta show something more than that, come on. Montana, excuse me, Montana. My bad.
Hi, my name is Dan Hay, and I'm the executive producer of Far Cry the brand, as well as the creative director of Far Cry 5. I'd like to introduce you to Hope County, Montana. Vast, beautiful, rugged. A place where people don't even lock their front door anymore. But that's how it used to be. Today, Hope County's been overrun by a fanatical cult. You find yourself trapped deep in cult territory, cut off from the rest of the world. They've closed the roads. There's no cell phone signal, no 911. People are fucking scared. I had to say it. And just up ahead, the small town of Falls End has been completely overrun. If you're gonna survive, you and your guns for hire are gonna need to save it. But to do that, well, you're gonna need to raise some hell.
You morons decided that there was a controversy here. So, scripted gameplay, but... gameplay. Oh, we bingoed a bit ago, yeah, Tesla.
We got piggies. Town looks like a war zone. Where do you want me? Water tower, got it.
Okay, you know what? Even though this is scripted, blah blah blah, props to showcasing game mechanics visually, as they're doing here.
I'm in position.
Oh no, this is dark as hell. Have you not seen the Far Cry series?
Boom, boom, motherfuckers.
Boom, 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 boom. Bang, 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 bang. Boom, 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 boom.
Behind you.
Bang, 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 bang.
Gonna need more help.
I love the way you walk, and I love the way you talk. When you walk that walk.
Yeah, it's okay to have some kind of horrific dictatorship anywhere else, but we can't have that in the States. By God. Come on, this is what Far Cry does. This is what Far Cry's always been.
Target a fucking quad.
Probably Corrales. I mean, Far Cry 3 and 4 got messed up at times. Okay, that's funny how it chopped right as you ran over a guy with a thresher. Sorry, guys, no gore shot for you. I am very sorry about the chop. There's literally nothing I can do about it. Oh my god, Brago. The heck is this?
Where's your master? I don't deal with domesticated.
Hey, the fuck? I ain't got no master, but I do have your little toy.
Show me the idol.
What?
Show me the Redeemer.
Here you go, mate.
No way.
Yo, hand it over. I got a hot
No
date.
way.
Don't do late.
Monkey's got a date.
Mwah.
What? What?
What? That's Swiss fucking chocolate, pig. Bon appetito.
I want every fucking cop in this fucking city after that fucking bastard!
Yeah, I'm with Volenfell on this one. Prove it's not vaporware. Just make it come out. Come on, guys. It's cool. I mean, they released that game I can't think of the name of last year. The Shadows of the Colossus game. That wasn't Shadows of the Colossus.
Bang, bang, motherfuckers! Fuck me. Damn.
Last Guardian, that was it. They finally released Last Guardian. Come on.
Do it.
Okay, yeah, I'm kind of with you guys. I'm at the point now where I'm not sure what the hell I'm looking at. Like, my initial reaction was, oh my god, it's Beyond Good and Evil 2, but now I have no idea what I'm looking at.
It's about bloody time. Let's see what we've got. Moksha, just as Yama described it. True freedom lies beyond.
Okay. Should have gone with my gut. It actually is. You have a release date?
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. First of all, I want to say a big thank you to all the teams who worked very, very, very hard on creating all this world. Again, thank you to all these teams behind us. I want also to say thank you to Yves, with all my heart.
For those of you not aware of why this is so emotional,
Thanks
there's
Yves
been
for
a very
making this
troubled.
happen. This is just amazing. And also a special thanks to the fans of Beyond Good and Evil for sticking with us for so long.
Yeah, they've had a hell of a development cycle. There has been a lot of problems behind the scenes with this. That's why they're like
15 years. Almost.
So welcome to System 3. Our story takes place before the birth of Jade, in a multi-ethnic, multicultural human society in a distant solar system. It is a time when corporations create hybrids in their labs and enslave them to colonize the stars in order to compete for power and cosmic resources. With our crew of crazy and unforgettable characters, we fight in the name of freedom and the right to determine our own fate among the stars. And we will helm massive star-faring vessels through territories as spectacular as they are dangerous.
We've been working very hard just on the technology during 3 years. And today, we have a seamless online playground where we can travel across space at the speed of light. We can explore mysterious cities and discover unknown lands by ourselves or with friends. And we want you to participate in the making of this great adventure. Join our Space Monkey program. Today, and help us make Beyond Good and Evil a world that will challenge us and bring us together for thousand adventure, thrills, and fun. And please, Yves, just join us. This is. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations, you guys. You know, Gabriel and Michel, you've done a fantastic job. It's amazing what you have been able to achieve, and you and I and all the teams have the power of creating games that will amaze all the gamers. And I think video games can help us to grow and to get better. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
So now, I would like to thank everyone here in the room and those who are watching us from home. Thank you for listening today, and thank you for playing our games. So to all the teams at Ubisoft, thank you for your incredible imagination and enthusiasm. All of us here, we wish you all a lot of fun playing games this year. So thank you very much, and have a great E3.
Okay, wait, look, most importantly, it's not over. The show is not over, folks. We're gonna send you back to the home base behind the theater. We have 30 minutes of an exclusive, what is it? I lost it. Assassin's Creed Origins exclusive gameplay, 30 minutes right now. Let's go back to home base outside the theater. Thank you for watching. It's not over, stay tuned.
Holy shit!
Oh my God.
Hey there, folks. What a show and what an ending, huh, guys?
Wow. That was amazing.
Fantastic. It was jam-packed with great games, and we've got more great games to show you right now, specifically Assassin's Creed Origins. I'm Chris Waters, joined by Hanny Duong, Carl Lua, and Ash Ismail from the Assassin's Creed Origins team. And let's get right into
I'm
it, fellas,
here.
Without further ado, we've got
I'm
30 minutes
just
of exploring the
kind
open
of in
world
shock.
in Assassin's Creed Origins.
Yes, for sure. So just to start off, so we have the context. This is the demo we have here at E3.
Oh my God,
that
they've
we're
actually
letting people
captured it.
play. Just so everyone knows, this is a living game. We still have a ways to go to finish off the game and completely polish it. So we might see some hiccups along the way.
It looks a
But we
lot
fully
like
assume
the
that. We're
bald
super
gentleman
proud
there
to
is
be
actually
here to show
playing.
it off.
So this
We've been
looks
working
like
a long time
real
on this,
gameplay. What
and
I
it's
define
finally exciting
as
to
real
be able
gameplay.
to show it and have
Yeah,
people
this
play
might
it
actually be
and
the
send us
first
feedback.
Ubisoft show
So here
ever
we're gonna go.
that
Carl
I've
is
really
gonna show
liked.
off his skills.
I mean, granted, I was a little primed for it because the last 3 conferences were all just kind of I mean, the
here we're
PC
gonna
gaming
start
show
with,
was
a camp.
average to
So
good,
these camps,
but the
these are military
Ubisoft show was
locations.
really
He's gonna use
good.
Senu, right?
That's right. Forgive my tone. I'm in shock.
She's a beauty.
Yeah, she's a beauty. She's a great scout.
Oh my God, and I am so sorry about this chop. There is literally nothing I can do about
Carl's
it.
using her to
It's pissing me
tag
off just as much
the
as you. I am
enemies, but
so
also
sorry,
tagging
guys.
opportunities in
If I was
the-
just
in the
watching
camp.
this, in
Now,
my room
the question might
alone,
be,
I would
why
have the
would
exact
someone
same chop. There's
infiltrate such a
nothing I can do
location,
about this.
outside of quests. So there is a quest that actually takes place here. In the demo, we've disabled it, so we can
yeah, like
focus
that.
on the world and what happens to the world. Later on, there's going to be more
Lurker,
streams
could
with
you
quests
are you
so
there?
that,
Could you do me a favor and
we
like
can
Google
kind of
Foo if
spread
there's any
the-
chop
the
related to
love, the
NPC
content.
or live streamer? Because this is a brand new problem and it's pissing me off. And I wasn't able to find anything
Now,
earlier.
with the tagging, I'm noticing, one of the new features here is that levels are popping up over the enemy's heads as you are tagging.
Oh yeah, more
so,
RPG elements. That's one of the
what
things they
can the
talked
player
about for
read
this.
into those levels as to what kind of challenge they're going to face.
Yeah, so by going a lot more action RPG, what's happening here is that right now Bayek is level 20 and he's facing off against enemies that are at an equivalent challenge. And so this would be considered a fair, challenge fight in this part of the world. And we'll see that as we'll see later on there's another camp with enemies that are level 25. And you'll see that the feedback
I don't even
This is
have
to
a
really
browser
clarify to
open.
people, levels matter, gear matters. Taking on higher level enemies, it's doable. But they're tougher not only in stats, but they're also tougher in behavior. So the higher level they are,
Yeah,
they
I
have
don't
more
have a web
capacity,
browser
more
up.
abilities, stronger weapons.
So you might want to think twice before taking
Why
them
would I
on
watch
board,
a
get
stream
some
on a
better
web
gear.
browser?
Or just light your arrows on fire,
Ooh.
apparently.
What are you doing there, Carl?
I think I'm going to cause a little bonfire down here.
Why not? Because it's not hot enough.
Yes.
Just a little
Depends
more
on the
warmth
single
from
player
the bonfire.
preacher, although I think you and I are on the
Speaking
same
of which,
mind on
my
that one.
feet are on fire. We are in the middle of the summer.
It is
right
really hot out
We
here.
suffer for your entertainment, viewers.
This is the live streaming equivalent of method acting.
Yeah, no, this is
Bayek
definitely
is
real.
warm right now.
No,
You think that
really,
hood is like,
real gameplay.
Him cool?
That hood is warm, and I will say for the
my God,
for
there's
the
a
fans
line.
out there who
the line's attacking the
Lion
horse.
Attacking the horse. He's got a snack.
I don't even know what Streamlink is, Lurker.
He's been caged up for a
Probably
while.
answer your question.
So
Hang on.
that's something that we fully embrace in here. So all the NPCs of the world, all the humans, all the animals, they have a full life in the world. They have needs, they have wants. Animals, they hunt, they sleep, they find shade. So in this case, this line has been captured.
There
and
should
put
be
in,
Greeks
a
here
cage.
in this era.
And
this is the
at this point, it becomes an opportunity for the player.
Ptolemaic?
You
I don't know how
can't
to
always
pronounce it.
guarantee
I know how to spell
but,
it. Era.
Okay, so these guys they sense something. They've seen a lion
Ptolemaic?
getting released. They've seen.
Kind of hard to miss that one.
Yeah, this does feel a little more
fire.
witchery or
There you go, Carl.
Breath of the Wildy than typical Assassin's Creed, but I don't
Nice
mind
job,
that.
Carl.
So here we go. So
Going
we
the
just
stealth
picked up
way.
a bow. So this is something that's really important in Assassin's Creed Origins. It's gear. This is
Goodbye, lion.
terrible. He was so kind to you.
Wow.
He attacked
Helping
the
you.
horse. He should have been attacking
No
the
real
soldier.
lions were harmed.
Out of the
making
frying
this
pan
demo.
into the fire.
So we picked up a bow, and we saw that it was a blue bow, which means that it's a common weapon. So rarities do matter in this game.
Yeah.
The more rare the equipment is, the more attributes it has, the more properties it has.
So as opposed to just does some more damage, it cannot have other properties. Like what is an example?
Exactly. So other properties could be things like.
It's funny you say
poison
that,
tips.
Judge. I've actually felt
No,
like Hitman's took over
being
the
able to
assassin
generate
gameplay
adrenaline.
from
Adrenaline
Assassin's
is
Creed a while ago.
concept,
My opinion.
it's a resource in the combat system that allows Bayek to unleash a fury of attacks or just devastating, overpowering attacks. And you can build adrenaline through the combat system. and some weapons charge differently than others. So this is part of the depth of the combat that we want players to mess around with.
And this is a whole new combat system you guys have.
Boom, headshot.
It's way different than the feeling before of
dead yet.
being an assassin.
I like how they zoom in on the controller. Just so you know, no, really, it's really
So
gameplay.
this guy's a commander. That's the gold icon.
Uh-oh. Not for long.
There we go.
There we go.
Dead.
So there we go.
So killed.
So here we found a
Very
second
killed.
bow. So in a military location, military locations are great for finding equipment and new gear. Aside from playing quests, these are also places to be able to upgrade Bayek with new weapons.
Loot all that.
So here we found a bow. Oh, we leveled up, which gives us an ability point. So we'll check that out in a second.
Check it out now.
Yeah, and we found a shield.
Oh, cool.
Nice
All right,
job,
so here
Blue
we're
Carl.
looking at sort of the skill tree, and I'm seeing 3 different branches.
Yeah, it's more of a graph. What that means is there are flavors.
Again,
so on the one
RPG
side,
elements.
what you see here is the Master Seer. This is more the abilities that are aligned with manipulation.
I gotta be honest, Rory,
So
I'm with you.
manipulating the
I'm only watching this because I want to see
environment,
actual
animals,
gameplay
and
of the new
NPCs.
AC,
In
because
the center,
I'm
we have
actually
the
really
warrior
interested in seeing
aspect,
Origins.
which is really delving deep
So that's
into
why I don't
fights.
really feel that bad about
And,
talking
the
right
hunter
now.
aspect, which is more the stealthy approach of being an assassin or being a ranger. And the idea is players can dedicate themselves or go through the graph however they want. That's why it's a graph, because they can actually kind of spread themselves as they wish. They can really craft their own assassin, and you can even focus on one area. If you want to be the absolute ultimate warrior,
Ultimate warrior.
you can dedicate yourself. So the last ability on each graph, you can keep pumping points into it, so you can really become that super powerful archetype that you wish to play.
You just got to chase down a fluorescent outfit, and you're good to go.
So what kind of player would you be, Ash? What's your personal favorite style?
Personally, well, we should get Carl to buy something here.
We go for the enhanced warrior bow.
Enhanced warrior bow. The warrior bow is super cool. We haven't seen it yet, so maybe we should switch to it if we can.
Yep.
We did pick up a few new bows, right?
Yeah, we should check out the new gear.
Check out our gear.
Definitely check out the new gear. So in terms of my style, I would say I'm somewhere between hunter and warrior. I can't choose one or the other. I sometimes prefer stealth, sometimes prefer just duking it out with the guys. That's my style, but that's one thing we wanted to cater to, is that we have a lot of fans who either play stealth or play pure combat.
It depends on
and we
their
wanted
mood.
to give them a control over that.
Yeah.
So here we can see that Carl put on a new bow. You also had a new shield. Put on the shield, put on the shield.
New everything. New bow, new shield.
Really gonna be better? Let's have a look.
It's way better. So
Oh,
you can
wow.
see the shield adds to the player's resistance.
Okay.
So it's quite significant. And we can see it has a property, which is that when you block a hit, you generate adrenaline. So the idea is with gear, you can actually start crafting, again, the way you fight, the way you stealth. We can see the crafting at the bottom there. So just like combat, there's no longer this concept that you can one-shot assassinate just anybody. Enemies that are higher level, you'll do stealth damage. But if you want to one-shot them, be that true lethal assassin, you have to craft better hidden blades.
Should be, Judge. Should be.
And now we're going for a little boat ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, trying to cool down in the sea, which I wish I could do right now, because I am on fire.
Pretty hot. So this is the amazing tech Singapore has been working on. The water, I think it's some of the most beautiful water in any game.
Gorgeous.
It's absolutely beautiful. It's completely seamless. We can, at some point, we'll dive underneath. For now, you know, we have an island here. Let's maybe at some point explore the island.
Well, this lake is really big. Yeah, can we just get a sort of look at how big this is?
So
'Cause this is
pretty.
one
Take
of the
a look at
things.
this lake.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You
I'm
can see
looking at the mountains.
the draw distance are absolutely stunning.
Yeah, this is, for you folks watching, this is running on the Xbox One X.
Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. It's really allowing us to showcase what we can push with our engine, the beauty of the world. We really want to do Egypt justice and show it off, show off our artists, show off our technical people, our programmers who bring this to life.
It's gorgeous.
So here we can see some boats in the distance. This bigger ship here. There's always opportunities. The world is alive. You know, fishermen are out catching fish. They'll take their goods to shore, to docks, take them to the markets, go home and sleep at night. And there's always opportunities for the player here.
All right, out for a little swim. And you mentioned underwater. Let's take a little dive.
Let's take a little dive.
Take a look. You know, I see something dangerous. off in the horizon there.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh, what is that?
It's a hippo.
Oh, man, do we have other
He looks pretty
creatures?
friendly. Let's get closer. See what happens.
It's a good idea. Very good idea. Or not.
Carl has a great track record with animals, so nothing could go wrong. But so
you've heard about his stories from Singapore, I say. So here, so this is a location. The reason there's loot here, the question might be, why is there loot here? The reason there's loot here is actually this island. It's where the Ptolemies, so the guard force, they use this island as a way to stop, to take a break, to actually refill on some of their stocks. And so here we can see there's actually a guard on the other side who's been killed by what? I don't know, but maybe the hippo.
Not a hippo. No, he's a good guy. I think we should say hi.
Nice dude.
He's a nice dude.
Oh, I got a spear.
You got a spear? Use the spear. Switch to the spear.
Okay, let's switch.
Yeah, because that's the thing. We've seen sort of that that short curved sword in action.
The Kopesh, yeah.
But there is a variety of weapons, and the sort of the reach of the longer weapons is going to affect how you are in combat.
Exactly. So we have a ton of types of weapons. So 8 melee weapons, 4 types of bows, and this is just the types. Then within them, there's levels, attributes, properties, and all that stuff. And of course, it's a completely seamless system here.
Oh, I'm with you, Preacher. I'm with you.
You should get in closer, Carl, and see what happens.
Those birds, if Carl was good, he can shoot those birds down.
Sorry, I'm being quiet, guys. I'm trying to get my O off, and it's not letting me. So I'm having technical issues. Give me a
I feel
minute.
like you're engaging it on its
Is it
home
still
turf.
chopping,
Like
by the way?
Maybe they're slower on land. You don't want to. Oh God!
And he's using the spear.
Oh no! You're smacking the hippo with your spear.
Oh, poor hippo. What if it's a mama?
Now, you know what?
Man.
Now you've gotten
Carl.
him angry. He just wanted to say hi.
Oh,
I think
boy.
if it's a mama,
boy.
Carl's in even more trouble.
Yeah. Keep circling it.
You're vicious, yeah.
No hippos were harmed in the making of this demo.
No, no actual hippos
No
were harmed
actual
in the
hippos.
making of Assassin's Creed
This one's
Origins.
being harmed, though. There we go.
All right. So when you loot a hippo, what are you gaining from this beast?
So,
What was the purpose of this
did
massacre?
you ever think you would say that sentence in public? So animals, so the fauna of Egypt
Whoa,
is...
okay.
Just throw that guy off his boat?
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Sorry.
So this is...
Sorry, buddy. There's a hippo just over there. Careful, huh?
You can use the corpse as a float. You'll be fine.
Carl style. This is Carl style. Obviously Egypt, it's very well known for its fauna, its wildlife, and we need it to represent that properly here. And then we have to say, well, it matters to the player on some level. So this is part of the progression system. So you gain materials that you would use to craft some of your gear. So that's...
Oh! You're just a shit starter, aren't you, Carl?
This is military. It's all right.
These are military dudes. Put
He's
your
on fire now.
Okay.
Ooh, fire on a boat. That's a recipe for disaster. I like it.
Oh, the fisherman's coming in dangerously.
Oh boy.
Is someone else mixing it up over
There we go.
Oh, now the boat's on
He's
fire.
coming for me, though. He knew that his boat was in trouble. I better leave.
Just leave him to tread water.
Yeah.
So you know what? If the situation was slightly different,
I love
if
how
Carl...
this guy's just along for the ride. He's just in front of you
this
like,
guy's just
what is
chilling.
happening?
Yeah.
The guy's just chilling. The thing is, Bayek is a Magi. They are protectors of Egypt. They're protectors of the Egyptian way of life, and Egyptians have a high respect for Magi's, and they go to them for help. This is actually feeds into the questing system, actually. So, as a Magi, he respects him. He's gonna let him take his boat for a ride.
You do you, Bayek. You do you. Set boats on fire.
I like it too because he's not like, obviously the boat's important to that dude. Like it's probably his livelihood. He's like, look, man, you can take this wherever you want, but I need it when you're done.
Yeah, just be sure you bring it back in one
chilling for a bit. He'll even wait a bit. Eventually he'll leave, but he'll wait a bit for now.
He's watching me carefully.
So courteous.
Like,
So
hey, in
courteous.
case you need a getaway vehicle, I'm here, bro. Cool.
Exactly. So here, this is another military camp, but this one's slightly different. This one's a wharf. Here, what we wanted to show is just what it's like to take on enemies that are much higher level. So here we'll see some guards. So there's some in the front gate there. So level 25, you see that the badge is red, which is kind of telling the player, yes, you can try. You can try.
Try your best.
Take a run at him.
Give it a shot, but it's going to be a very difficult fight because you're not at their level just yet. Eventually, by going through quests, by completing locations in the world, you will level up enough. So I would recommend just
Yeah, Carl.
trying. Carl?
What's your plan here,
Are you
buddy?
going to take
Yeah,
on
how are
this
you gonna do
challenge?
this?
Let's. Oh, this guy's. Oh, he looks vulnerable. So let's try a headshot.
He's alone.
Let's try a headshot. See how much damage it does. Oh goodness, it's not going to do a lot.
He's going to swat a fly.
Yeah, he is.
Oh.
He is
Oh, no.
tough.
Yeah.
He is tough.
Just a little scratch.
Yeah.
Get up on him. All right. Got the spear.
Oh,
Working it in
okay.
close quarters. And come on, get him, Carl.
Oh boy, here we go.
I believe in you, Carl.
He can
do
take
it.
him. He can take him. Honestly, he can do it. Carl's been practicing. He's very good at the game.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, look at that one
bit
hit.
of like a stun almost happening. Is that a heavy hit that
Oh,
I'm?
no.
Oh.
Dear Lord.
You get an F for effort. It's okay.
Yeah, 2 hits from me. Okay.
So, look, the game is live. This
Yeah.
is, you know,
This
we
is
take,
real gameplay.
Exactly.
Yeah, not
we
pre-recorded.
take, you know, we take games very seriously in the sense of we want this to be the representation of the game as it is. We want players to see where it is today. So yes, in a demo playthrough, Carl died in front of everybody.
killed.
But I've learned my lesson.
You don't have to rub it in, Ash. In front of everybody.
I've learned my lesson, and I'll just keep moving on. The level 25 is too high. Let's
Give them a wide berth now, and so you're coming in. You're sort of leaving the wharf and coming.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Yeah, so
There's
Carl
our
just
friend.
called for his mount.
And does this horse have a name? Or
Yes,
is
I
it a
believe-
horse
I
with no
believe-
name?
I believe this horse is named Amun-Re.
Amun-Re.
So,
He's very
but,
handsome. Or
it's
she.
a beautiful horse.
Yeah.
So Senu is our eagle companion. In this case, though, we wanted that mounts was something that the player can actually collect more and more mounts, purchase more and more mounts, and we have many different types of mounts. So there's horses,
no
many
shit.
types of beautiful horses, but also camels and eventually chariots.
Camels.
Yeah, and they all have their value, and so you can actually have different types of horses. Senu being the eagle companion that stays with you through the journey. So there we go. So we have this beautiful black horse here.
Does the camel
Black
have
stallion.
a spit attack? Because I hear they do that.
A spit attack, no, but you can rear with the horse. You can rear with the horse. The camel.
Get the hooves in there. So we're sort of skirting the shoreline here,
Yeah.
and you know, this is. You guys have built, as you were saying in the presentation, this is a country. You know, this is not just
Exactly.
one city. So what kind
Actually-
of region are we in?
Yeah, actually, before we go in, so here we found Umeria, which is a port village. Actually, maybe I'll ask Carl to go to the map.
Sure.
You can go to the map just to kind of give a general spacing of the world. So this is the lake that we've seen with Senu. If we keep zooming out, this is the
Wow,
aspect
enormous.
of the demo. The lake is where the demo takes place.
Mm-hmm.
Since we were riding a bit north of it earlier.
We started around here.
Yeah, that's how we unfog the world. By visiting the world, you unfog it. But just to give a breadth of tree that we've built.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, move around just to show it's.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Whoa.
That's
it keeps going.
ginormous.
It's absolutely massive.
Up to Alexandria in the north.
Okay.
Alexandria.
We're using
there's
Streamlink.
Desert, then Al
Let's see if it
Delta,
chops.
The Giza Plateau, Memphis, the ancient city of Memphis, and it goes on. Then there's Fayum, Crocodilopolis down in the south. The world.
Crocodilopolis.
Yes, yes. Real city.
I like that place, Thieves Land. What's going on? Does anybody ever go there?
Really honest
It's
people
just
are
like,
there.
I think
No, you don't wanna go down.
daring players should go there. There's a lot of cool stuff in it for them. So just to give an idea that we, this is a country. Egypt is, it's such a majestic setting, and we've dreamed of going to this place. And so when we started, and we decided we're going to Egypt, we understood that it was going to be, a labor of love. It was going to push us to develop new technologies, to build such a crazy big world. And then to even populate the world with all these people that actually have agendas and purpose.
Mm-hmm.
For example, these people over here are being attracted by an event, if Carl would look at it.
Oh, God.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Egypt is hard. Egypt, it was a tough
harsh
life.
place.
Let's investigate.
Priest, what has the boy done to deserve this? This has nothing to do with you. Back away. The boy will get what he deserves.
I serve Sobek. I serve Sobek. I am a slave.
Boy, what are you accused of?
I was charged with ferrying 2 gold Sobeks to Crocodilopolis. Just out of port, my ship sank by the lighthouse. I almost drowned. The statues were lost. I didn't steal them.
Silence! And you, step back, Sahedi. Wait, do not threaten me, Neb. I am a Medjay.
If the boy speaks the truth, I will find your gold Sorbex. If he lies, he is yours to deal with.
So here we got a little bit of a taste of Bayek's personality and his attitude towards these masked priests that abuse their power. And this is a side quest. So our players can expect this type of quality, you know, cinematics, great characters, in the optional content in the side quest. And we have hundreds of stories to tell. Egypt was a really wonderful place. Then we found so much amazing stories that we wanted a way to be able to tell them, and the quest structure allowed us to do that. But again, we're saving the quest stuff for other streams, for YouTubers out there. So for now, we'll continue with playing through the world.
Shenanigans.
Yeah, if you folks are just joining us, we're playing Assassin's Creed Origins on the Xbox One X with Ash and Carl from the Assassin's Creed Origins dev team. I'm Chris, this is Hanny, and we'll be doing this for about 10 more minutes, so stick around. We've got plenty of open world stuff to show you and some explorations here as Senu scouts out some more locations.
She's a good girl.
So here, actually, I'm going to ask Carl to not stealth this one. The reason we're showing these different locations, different camps and warps is actually we wanted to show a bit of stealth, we want to show a bit of fight, so I'm going to ask Carl.
All right, well, what do we got in our arsenal here?
He needs to earn some redemption.
Oh, yeah, okay.
He needs to
This
earn
time,
redemption.
win this one, Carl.
Okay, let's give it a try.
For the
Okay, here I come, out the bushes.
Are you going in with the spear?
I'll just shoot him in the chest first to wake him up.
Good wake-up call.
There we go.
Nice.
Okay, all right, all right.
Nice dodge.
Come on, Carl. Redeem yourself.
Boom. Nice job so far.
At some point,
yes.
just to show the
one more hit and he's dead.
the versatility of the fight, you can take out your bow. There we go, dynamically in the fight. And,
oh my God,
headshot. Bravo, bravo.
All right, now is he close to filling up his adrenaline meter here?
Yes.
He seems like that might be helpful.
It's getting there.
This dude.
It's getting there.
I'll try and use it on the big dude.
He is humongous.
There we go. Okay, just get in there. Unleash. There we go.
Okay.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Okay, here we go.
We're gonna see Carl.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
Impaled.
Very good. Very good.
That was
Oh, you done good, Carl.
Oh, no.
Oh,
through the
boy.
throat that time. Nice.
Nice job, Carl. You killed it.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, now give us a little broader context. Who are these dudes that Bayek is dispatching with such panache?
So this is we're in the era of the Ptolemies. So these are Ptolemaic guards. They work for the people that Bayek is going after. And when I say going after, effectively Bayek is unraveling a mystery, and he doesn't know who these characters are that he's after. And so he comes to this place. He's actually looking for a contact to gain some info to lead him to eventually his targets. And these are the Ptolemy guards who work for these people. Bayek, being an Egyptian, a Magi, he doesn't have a very good alignment with these people. They represent, they represent
really like
the evil forces that are destroying his homeland. So
It's
anyway,
just
so these are the people he's after. This area of the world, just to say, if we take a look around, yeah, Carl, this is a beautiful shot of the world.
Carl, give us a slow pan here.
So this is
well, actually, there's a reach eye point, so we can get a better view from there.
Yeah, so we're gonna do a viewpoint.
Viewpoint.
We'll do
Now
the viewpoint.
Just for a sec, we're seeing, you know, some serious climbing here, a hallmark of the Assassin's Creed franchise, but that rock didn't have any like obvious handholds on it. Like, what's the approach to climbing in Origins?
So the climbing, actually before we synchronize, just to look around.
So pretty.
So the climbing in Origins, it's so first we've revamped the controls, the fluidity of the character. We've gotten a lot of positive feedback already from the people who've played the build that feel like the assassin is really responsive, listening to them, doing what they want. And we pushed that to the climbing, where we said, you know what, we should be able to climb any surface we want. So we've created a tech for Bayek when he's climbing to be able to put his hands and footholds into crevices and so on any surface, so effectively to be able to climb anywhere. We wanted, you know, as the most seamless experience that we can have. Here you can see the world is absolutely beautiful. See that that distance, that top peak in the distance? You know, we could just go there at some point if we wish to. Swimming, by boat, by camel, whatever. And there's secrets up there for us. There's really
I
cool
love
stuff.
secrets.
There's really cool discoveries to find. Here, why don't we synchronize? So here, the world is, you know, kudos to our artists, our engineers, our technical artists. you know, this world is something.
Absolutely, and you know, so synchronizing, you know, historically is sort of a way to learn more about an area, sort of clear the fog from an area. But you mentioned earlier, the fog clears by you just traveling through the area.
Yeah, exactly. So we wanted to keep the idea of the viewpoints as an homage to the series.
Leap of faith, there it is.
There it is.
There it is.
Maybe we can explore a bit, walk through the area a little bit, just to give a flavor of the village life. Villages are great places to pick up quests, to go to shops, and obviously there are many quests inside villages. These are hubs of content. But anyway, so we're in a red zone right now.
Carl will now show us the fleeing technology.
Yeah, I'd recommend fleeing maybe. Or you can fight.
He's feeling strong from his last encounter.
Yeah. Yep.
He's digging that.
Real confidence.
Yeah, I'm still here. I am currently brain dead because I'm having trouble setting up a batch file.
Unlocked earlier.
Oh yeah.
Good point.
Has there been any chop since I switched over to the new thing?
Effectively our shotgun bow. He shoots 5 arrows at once.
There we go.
Oh my God, deadly.
Bravo.
Beautiful. Very efficient.
It shoots 5 arrows at once. So when we talk about attributes and properties, you can actually find bows that you can actually have more arrows on them. You can set them on fire by default.
Didn't get a lot of sleep last night.
So this compound here, it's actually part of.
Otherwise, I don't know. I guess it's really hot too.
Don't want to ruin the quest for people, but this is somebody's home that's been, let's say, confiscated. And Bayek will.
How's the game looking? I haven't gotten to see a lot of it.
Have to help those people.
Oh, it's a porcupine. That's a lot of arrows, but you can recover. It looks like you're recovering now.
Yeah. You can pick up your arrows.
And that ranged combat, that focus on sort of, you know, Assassins have had ranged weapons in the past before, but with the bows in Origins, you guys are really trying to expand that.
Yeah. It's a full-blown third-person shooter on that element. It's we really wanted that the play.
I did see the map, yes.
So range combat, melee.
And yeah, this game looks really awesome. I am legitimately excited about this now. See you around, Myron.
If you just want to focus on that the game will fully support it and will go deep into that. So we've really pushed ourselves to develop these gameplays. The shooting feels great. The bows feel amazing. And there's a bunch of bows we haven't shown. There's the Predator bow, which is kind of like a sniper.
Can we talk about the cat?
There's a little
Oh my God, there's a cat! This is such a great way to wrap this up. Like we just saw a cat in ancient Egypt. Come on,
in ancient
guys.
Egypt, and you know what? Cats are very important in ancient Egypt.
Can you pet it?
So here, look. So see, okay, look. So systemically, you know, as I said, animals really live in this world, and so this cat has, for some reason, an affection towards Bayek.
He loves you, or she.
Or she's sticking around.
Reciprocate.
Look at she loves them. She loves them.
Carl made
As I said, we've put a lot of effort on animals and their needs and what they do in the world. Yeah.
I love that she appeared near the end of this stream. This is amazing.
Killing the cat.
This has been so great, Carl. Thank you for showing off the game. There's a lot more to come this week, and but it must be really exciting for you guys.
You know, it's been a long journey for us. It's absolutely wonderful to be able to show off the game and have people play it, get their feedback, see their excitement. I'm super proud of the team and what we've achieved. Kudos to the Singapore team, to the Montreal team, to all the teams that are working on this game all over the world, with many people supporting us. It's a really wonderful, exciting time for us, and I can't wait for our fans to play this.
Absolutely, and they'll get to play it at E3 here, but later this year, October 27th is the release date.
Yes, October 27th. So October 27th on PS4 Pro, PS4, Xbox, PC, and of course a launch title for Xbox One X.
Fantastic. Well, if you folks want more Assassin's Creed Origins here at E3, there's going to be streams. Keep it tuned to Ubisoft's social channels to find out when and where those are. If you want more Assassin's Creed right now, you can head to the Ubisoft YouTube channel and check out the behind-the-scenes video from the Ubi blog. And for all the awesome games here revealed during that incredible conference, Ubisoft.com, that's where it's at. So, on behalf of Hanny, Carl, Ash, I'm Chris Waters, thanking all of you for watching, and have a great week.
Peace!
Thank you. Have a great E3.
Well, that was awesome. I'm glad we fixed the chop issue. I'm still trying to get my batch file made, but that can wait because you guys are sitting and waiting on me to finish giving my thoughts. I'm in shock. I really am. Now, let me go ahead and say one thing really quick. I'm not actually a huge fan of... nice. I'm not exactly what you'd call a massive fan of Beyond Good and Evil 1. But what I will say is that everything else was pretty awesome. I'm still in shock. I don't know what to make of it. The fact that they actually had a good conference. Ubisoft had a good conference. The best conference so far. I mean, even the dance thing. I know people are like, "Oh my god, you know, the dance sheet was horrible." It wasn't. It was just showing off a dance game by bringing professional dancers on stage. It's a game about dancing. I mean, it's like no, that's good. I'm with it. So, I've already said what I really need to say, but just to cover it again, kind of in a real quick thing. Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. I'm buying that. That's a day one purchase. It's freaking Mario XCOM. Like, I don't like Rabbids. I don't find them funny or interesting, just the same as I don't actually like Minions. It's just not my comedy style. But Mario XCOM, sold. Plus the presentation, you know, the fact that they managed to make that super geeky without making it cringy. The fact that I mean, when they cut to the guy and Miyamoto calls him out and the audience just starts going, yeah, and the camera cuts over to the guy and he's just crying and holding it in. There's some obvious real care. There was some obvious genuine care that put into the game, so sold. Next game, The Crew 2. Call me in the minority, but I liked The Crew. I liked The Crew, and I'm looking forward to The Crew 2. If it's just The Crew with boats and planes, that's all I really need, as weird as that sounds, as long as it still has the actual story mode, because the story mode added a lot of glue and context for other than just randomly driving around. But I am pretty excited about The Crew 2. Of course, you know, the South Park game, I was already pretty much sold on that one, even though I haven't been able to really sit down and play the first one. But I am at least interested in the South Park game, and we finally have a definitive release date, or at least this is the first time I've heard a definitive release date, because it keeps getting pushed back and back and back, which is October 17th. There's some Skull and Bones game, nobody cares about that. Then there's this Starlink battle, which I don't know what to make of. Of course, that one's not coming out for forever, but at the very least, that one is, as I like to say, on my radar, something I want to know more about. He did mention, and I double-checked that really quick, there's like the possibility of downloading digital versions of the ship things, and if that is required for the game, then I'm probably just going to go ahead and pass on it. Which is a shame, because everything else about it looks kind of awesome, especially a Switch, Star Foxy kind of a game like that. Far Cry 5? Far Cry 5 looks like the most interesting Far Cry I've seen in a while. I wasn't actually a huge fan of Far Cry 3 when I went through it for the Rumination, and I haven't really touched Far Cry 4 all that much. But, I like what they're doing with Far Cry 5 in terms of the aesthetic, the setting, the way they're presenting it. You know, it's pretty brutal. But what I like is the idea of co-op. If Far Cry 5 has proper co-op gameplay, then that's going to elevate it significantly in my mind. And if PAX picks that up, then I am guaranteed picking that up. And of course, Beyond Good and Evil 2, in the making for 15 goddamn years. For those of you not familiar, I'm not going to go into the whole story right now. In fact, I don't even know the whole story of Beyond Good and Evil 2 and its horrific development cycle, but they have been having issues. They have been having volumes for years getting that game made and getting that game put out. There's been a lot of people who've been wanting it for a long time. There's a lot of people who've been like, oh, it's never going to... It's basically been another Duke Nukem Forever, Half-Life 3, Kingdom Hearts 3 kind of situation. It's never going to come out. Nobody cares. The fact that they're finally trying to push it out, yay, I'd like to be a little bit more excited, but they didn't show a release date and they didn't show any gameplay, so I'm afraid... Yes, I know, Tesla, I'm getting there. So I'm afraid I can't actually be quite as enthused. I mean, what they showed was kind of cool, certainly. I mean, it was a cinematic trailer. I will say this, as much as the cinematic trailer was just kind of boring and disinteresting, and as much as... that's not what I mean. The trailer was good, but I mean, I've said this 1,000 times. Don't just show me a freaking trailer. Show me the game. So they didn't show me a gameplay, and they didn't show me a release date. But I have to give them credit for that because of how they were when they came out on stage. And yeah, you guys saw it just as much as I did. The guy was genuinely choked up, and there was actual, real emotion in that as they're talking about it. And it's just, oh my god. That, to me, more than anything else, sounds like they actually are going to come out with it finally. Like that, like the whole reason they are that emotional about it is it's like, this is the announcement. We're finally going to make this. It's finally going to come out. So I think I can give that at least a positive for the fact that, holy crap, we're finally going to get this. And as has been pointed out, I think Ubisoft does actually qualify for knocking it out of the park. That was, I'm blown away. Which actually is our second bingo now. We have both diagonal bingos there, both of which required positives in order to be completed. And just so I stop teasing Preacher, Skull and Bones looks so cool. I was actually talking to PAX. I know you guys didn't see me, which is fine, but I was actually talking to PAX live behind this. What in the world? Was actually talking about. We were talking about it because he's watching it at work and I'm watching it here with you guys. And while I was muted, I was like, we both had the same basic reaction. It looks like they took the Assassin's Creed 4 or Assassin's Creed Rogue gameplay and mechanics of actually, piloting the ship and just added to it and refined it. Made it look a little bit better, made the indicators a little bit better. I much prefer how you do the mortar shots as opposed to in the original game. It looks much more precise and much less of a hassle. And it looks cool. It looks like they basically took the same gameplay and polished it, which I'm always in favor of adding to and polishing gameplay like that. All of Skull and Bones for me relies on how they do the single player element. It doesn't even have to necessarily be single player, but it has to not be PvP. I do not want to play PvP. If I want to play PvP, I'd go play Guns of Icarus. You guys know me. I'm just not a PvP guy. Still looks amazing, PvP or no. But I want to know if there's single player. I want to know if there's co-op. I want to know if there's stuff you can do that doesn't involve fighting other players. Yeah. So, I guess that's actually all I got to say. I hope we have finally figured out the issues, the freaking issues for the chop. It would be amazing if we finally figured that out. I'm sorry it took so long. It didn't even occur to me that I needed another program to go with my existing program to make it work. Sorry, guys. This is the first stream I've watched like this where I've had that issue. I even watch Roximus' streams on occasion. It's just fine. But for those of you not aware, we're having the Sony stream in 2 hours, 10 minutes, and 10 seconds. So I hope to see you guys there.